let's take a look at the 40 words every student in Germany must know and which you will frequently come across. So the first word is die Universität, which means university. Die Universität. Now in Germany, there are two types of universities. The first one is a Technische Universität, which is also called TU, and this is a technical or research university, where the focus is more on research. Another type of university is Hochschule. This is also a university, however, the focus is on more practical stuff rather than research. So the second word is die Vorlesung, which means lecture. Die Vorlesung. The third one is das Seminar, which means a seminar or a presentation. So this is a type of module in which you have to work on some topic and prepare a presentation at the end, and you will be graded according to this presentation. Das Seminar. The next word is der Hörsaal, which means lecture hall. Der Hörsaal. Then we have die Tafel, which means a board. Die Tafel. This can be a blackboard, however in German they are mostly green boards. The next word is die Prüfung, which means exam. Die Prüfung. Now the Prüfung can also be of two types. The first is mündliche Prüfung, which is an oral exam, and the second is a schriftliche Prüfung, which is a written exam. A written exam is also called die Klausur. Die Klausur. The next word is die Anmeldung, which means registration. Die Anmeldung. So in Germany, you have to register for your courses or the exams. In some cases, if you have taken the classes but not registered for the exam, you will not be allowed to sit in the exam. The next word is das Prüfungsamt, which is the examination office. Das Prüfungsamt. So if you need any kind of transcript or any information, or if you want to register your exam, then you can go to the examination office. The next word is das Gebäude, which means building. Das Gebäude. The next word is der Fachbereich, which means department or faculty. Der Fachbereich. The next word is der Studiengang, course of study. Der Studiengang. So for example, your Fachbereich can be engineering and your Studiengang can be civil engineering or mechanical engineering. The next is der Professor or die Professorin. This is a male or female professor. Then we have das Studium, which means studies or degree program. Das Studium. And the Studium can be of two types. Master Studium, which is master's degree, or Bachelor Studium, which is a bachelor's degree. Then we have das Stipendium, which means scholarship. Das Stipendium. After that we have das Sommersemester, which is the summer semester. Das Sommersemester. And in German universities, usually the summer semester starts from 1st of April and goes until 30th of September. Then we have das Wintersemester, which is the winter semester. Das Wintersemester. And this starts from 1st of October till 31st of March. The next word is die Semestergebühren, semester fees. Die Semestergebühren. After that we have die Semesterferien. These are the semester holidays. Die Semesterferien. Then we have die Frist, which is the deadline. Die Frist. This could be a deadline to register the exam or a deadline to pay the fees. So this is also very important. Then we have das Modulhandbuch, which is the module handbook. Das Modulhandbuch. And it contains information about all the courses that you have to take in your study program. The next one is die Zulassung, which means admission. Die Zulassung. Another important word is die Note, which means grade or GPA. Die Note. And one important information is that in Germany, 1.0 is the highest grade that you can get and 4.0 is the lowest grade that you can get. The next word is die Kreditpunkte, which are the credit points. Die Kreditpunkte. Then we have die Mensa, which means cafeteria. Die Mensa. The next word is der Stundenplan, which means timetable. Der Stundenplan. An important word related to accommodation is das Studentenwohnheim, which means student hostel. Das Studentenwohnheim. So these are hostels which are specifically for university students and they are cheaper than the private ones. Then we have die WG, which means Wohngemeinschaft, and this is a shared accommodation where you are living in a flat with 2 or 3 other people. And mostly the Studentenwohnheims are WGs. Then we have die Mitbewohner or die Mitbewohnerin. which is the flatmate, male or female. Another important word is the Ausländerbehörde, which is the foreigner's office. The Ausländerbehörde. So if you are an international student, then you have to go to the Ausländerbehörde to get your visa or residence permit. Then the next word is der Aufenthaltstitel. This is the residence permit. Der Aufenthaltstitel. Another important word is der Nebenjob. This is a part-time job. Der Nebenjob. Another word is der Ferienjob, which means vacation job, and this is something that you are allowed to do in your semester Ferien. So der Ferienjob. The next word is Workstudent. This is a working student or a student job, but the difference is that this is in a company. Workstudent. Then you have the Steuer ID, tax number. This is also very important because you cannot work even as a student until you have this Steuer ID. So the Steuer ID. The next word is das Praktikum, which is internship. Das Praktikum. Then we have the Bachelorarbeit, which is the bachelor thesis. The Bachelorarbeit. Similarly, we have the Masterarbeit, which is the master thesis. The Masterarbeit. This can be done in the university or with a company. After that, we have das Labor, which means laboratory. Das Labor. And the last important word is the Krankenversicherung, which is health insurance. The Krankenversicherung. So these were the 40 most important words that you must know, and you will come across them frequently during your studies.